for meeting with me today.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's so great to finally meet with you and not have to correspond over the internet anymore.
Yeah, for sure. It's nice to be able to clarify details and talk in person.
Definitely. By the way, I loved your ring on your hand.
Thanks.
Was that from your store?
It is.
Is it really? Wow. Well, that actually leads me to what we're going to be discussing today. But first, I prepared a meeting agenda for us just to make sure that we can make sure we touch all the important points and incorporate everything today. So first, I'm going to start out by just asking you a few questions to get a firmer understanding of your shop needs.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take a look, then together we're going to take a look at some of the different products that I brought along today, and these can be things that you can incorporate in an order if you wish.
Okay.
Then we're going to go over any potential buyer concerns or questions that you might have. And then we're going to, before we wrap up, we're going to discuss a few different package options as well as pricing, scheduling, and follow-up. And then hopefully, if this all sounds good to you, we will sign and close.
Okay, let's do it.
Great. Well, to start out, do you have any questions?
It sounds like my questions will be answered, so we'll
Okay.
go ahead and start and then work from there.
Wonderful. And so you did have a chance to look over the proposal, is that
Yes.
right? Perfect. So first, like I said, I will ask you a few questions to clarify your needs. And to start out, to verify, do you have the control over the buying decision today, or will you have to correspond with someone else from your team?
I would like to talk to my team, but I have the power.
You do have buying power. Perfect. Well, that makes our job a lot easier today. And to confirm, just based on my research, I've assessed that the needs of your business are to really supply a quality product for your customers that's going to satisfy them while also keeping your costs in mind. Is this correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so you would say those are the most important to your business?
Definitely.
Wonderful. And then currently, do you have any fine jewelry suppliers at the moment?
No, we have jewelry, but it's not fine jewelry.
Okay, so we would be your first one. Well, that's very exciting. And just to get on the same page, overall, everything that you read in the proposal, do you feel that we have the ability to meet your business needs today?
Yes, I do feel like we have the ability. There's just some small details that I feel like we could work through, but for the most part, yes.
Of course. Okay, perfect. So let's move on and start to discuss some of the actual products.
Perfect.
So we'll start out by looking at the sales catalog that we've prepared. These are some of our different product lines, and as you know, we're talking about this product line right in the middle, our sterling silver gemstone semi-precious rings.
Okay.
And these are our other product lines, which we can later discuss implementing if you'd like. And actually, everything I'm wearing today are from all of our different product lines. But you can see that our sterling silver rings feature quality materials such as semi-precious natural gemstones. We only use fine metal. Sterling silver, you're not going to get any of that metal allergy that you might get from some, non-fine jewelry products. A lot of customers actually have nickel allergies. I don't know if you have any questions about that with your customers, but that's a real big concern. Everything is also locally made. We really pride in being completely Portland-based. Actually, all of our photography has been shot by local Portland photographers, so really find it important to stay in touch with the local Portland artist industry. And then we also have a very firm focus on quality. We really have a strong quality control and make sure that all of our products are really great before they leave the door.
Okay, so are your guys' items implemented in other Portland boutiques?
We actually are not. You would potentially be our first wholesaler, our first retailer, which we're very excited about.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of great sales online on our platform, but we really think that for you and us both, this would be a great opportunity to move forward in this new venue.
Okay, so it'd be a first for both of us.
It would be.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you for pointing that out, actually. It's very exciting.
Kind of excited about it, yeah.
Yeah, so next let's actually take a look at this. This is an international magazine publication, actually, which has featured our jewelry, which is very cool. We think that, as you can see, it's on all of the model's fingers here. And we just think that this is very fun to just show, the fun culture of the brand and kind of some credentials, too, to really show the customer that, we're a quality brand and we really stand for that fun, whimsical style.
Do you find that a lot of your revenue comes from rings? Like I see a lot of ring focus, but I do notice you have other jewelry as well. Do you feel like the rings are you guys' main attribute?
I would definitely say that we have the highest margins in our fine jewelry. But as you see in this line here, we actually have our healing copper, which we do other things. We do like wrapped pendants, and we do rings and bracelets. And these are also something that customers are directly interested in because of the more specific healing benefits with the raw copper. But customers definitely love our sterling silver, and it has our highest margin, so the best opportunity for profits as well.
Okay.
Okay, so do you have any questions about the publication or any of the other lines?
So for your guys' online templates, do you guys do social media and then your own website, or?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, and actually, as you can see here on our business cards, we have all of our access to our different platforms. And this is really great because a lot of our customers actually are millennials, and they would really like that added value, with their purchase, something that they get to take away and feel, wow, this is how I feel with this purchase, something beyond just the actual product. So we really feel, and we actually get a lot of feedback and a lot of impressions from our sites as well. So it's really great to connect directly with customers.
Yeah, I felt like that too. I visited some of you guys' platforms ahead of time, and I felt that there were a lot of comments about the products on top of the websites, which was nice to hear, like, feedback from other people who've made purchases.
Great. And since you have looked into our sites, do you feel that the style of the brand would accommodate to your style of your business?
I do. I feel like I've seen a lot of good things off of the websites. A lot of people are really pleased with the items that they've got. There's not a lot, if any, negativity and things like that. I feel like the purchases and the people that are making the purchases are kind of coincide with our business.
Wonderful. I'm really glad you said that. Actually, I've brought along some customer testimonials today that we can look at, and they are completely positive, just like you mentioned. But first, let's actually take a look at some of the specific samples that I brought along today. So these are just 4 different rings, and these can completely be added to any order if you'd like. But why don't you pick one up? Yeah, try one on. Put one on your finger. I've actually brought, we have a large range of sizing, which is wonderful, so we can really accommodate any customer's need. But yeah, put one on. Let me know how it feels.
Does it go in all solid size? So
we actually make half sizes, quarter sizes, any size for anyone.
That's good to know. That's definitely something that we've noticed too, that the problem with jewelry is that it's in between. Some people are in between sizes, some people are whole sizes, and it's wanting to be able to get everybody in the loop if we're going to implement something like this.
Definitely. No one has just a size 7 finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do those feel in your hand? Do they feel comfortable?
Yeah, it does. It feels much nicer actually than the ring I have on. So that's nice.
And you think, does it feel comfortable as well? Because one of the things that our customers really talk about a lot is how right as they put the ring on their hand, it almost feels like it was made for them. You know, it fits like a glove, and it feels like just such a unique fit that they almost can't even believe it. And that's what we just hear endlessly in our testimonials. And it's so great to be able to, speak to that unique side of the customer's needs, and also kind of let them feel that they're having a little bit of, self-appreciation through it as well.
And it's also nice to have it on and it doesn't feel like it's on. Like you just mentioned, it's nice that
you shouldn't feel like you're ever wearing jewelry.
Exactly. Yep. It doesn't feel like you're wearing something, but you are, and that's nice because it'll draw attention, and that's what I think that our customers, we're really trying to get loyalty with customers and bring them in and have them keep coming back, and I think that that's something that will attract them to our store. And then also the range of colors, which are nice, which will go with the boutique things, but when implementing it within the store, you mentioned in your proposal about displays and things like that and how that fits within. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so what I plan to do, if we decide on something today, on the date of delivery, I plan to be personally there, and the 2 of us together will work to figure out the most efficient location to put this display in your store so customers will be able to see it outside, because we're kind of going for this to be, a new product to really communicate to customers. So maybe we'll even grab them off the sidewalk, when they're walking by, like, wow, look at that beautiful piece that is new to this style of store. So we're going to we're going to place it efficiently and strategically in the store to really encapsulate everyone as they walk by, and also grasp interest when people are in the store as well. And then our sales display will also have the added value of all of our platforms as well on social media.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
So before we move on to discuss costs, do you have any other questions for me? Any other concerns?
I think cost is a big concern for me, so I think that that's something I'd like to go into.
Okay. Well, we actually could talk about that next. So I have prepared a wholesale budget breakdown for you. And this is straight from the proposal, but as you can see too, I have assessed which option is going to be the best value regarding the size of your business and also offering you the largest savings. So as you can see here, that's going to be option B, and This option is going to be order sizes between 51 to 99 pieces. That's going to drop your wholesale cost to only $13 per item. And then today we actually are prepared and happy to offer you an additional 20% off this specific order. If you want to place an order of the option B, you can get an additional 20% off the final price.
Okay. I also thought about implementing, like, instead of doing a full package as an option of, like, not getting so many pieces. I saw that the smallest one was 50, but like getting a few in, see how it does in the store, and then implementing a larger option.
Yeah, that is completely going to be an option as well. So that would be looking at option A here then.
Okay.
And so really you can detail this however you'd like. If you want to start with 10 products, we can do that right here for you today, and that would just be $16 per item. Okay. If you want to start at 30, we can do that as well. However you feel comfortable. Like I said, I just assessed that this would be the best one for your business today, but I'm completely comfortable going through this route as well.
With both. Do you find that is that something you do on the regular? You implement a few pieces into the business and then go from there?
Yeah, I definitely think that a trial situation would be a good suggestion for us today. I do know that if actually we would like to look at some of these reviews now, you can see how happy these customers are with these products. You know, there's just endless 5 stars down the line. People are just going on and on about how this is just a wonderful product. And another thing you'll notice here is the customer service is continuously talked about. We really pride on making sure that every customer feels appreciated, every customer feels like these products were made for them. And that's something that is going to stay consistent in our manufacturing, which will also be implemented into your store.
Yeah, it's nice to see good things from customers because I want that for my customers obviously as well.
Of course.
Yeah, that's awesome, and I love that.
You know, and if we submit today, we can actually guarantee a delivery to you by the 7th of December, and I know that holiday rush is right around the corner.
Yeah.
And it's most important for you to get these in the products in the stores right now to be able to have these for your customers to buy, you know. That's how we're going to make money here, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I think that making a purchase sooner rather than later is also important to us.
Definitely.
Especially working in retail.
So like I said, you know, if we close today, we can reach that December 7th deadline of delivery. And, you know, if you want to start out by option A, I can actually give you an additional 10% discount on this one today, too. Just because our business it's very important to me, and I would really love to get in your store for this holiday rush.
I think that's something I'd be interested in then. If being able to do a discount on top of a trial, that's definitely something I would want to do.
Yeah, we're very comfortable with that. So, okay, well, before we wrap up, like I said, I will I will personally be there on the delivery on the 7th. And we also offer monthly follow-up meetings at your convenience, just so we can get on the same page and make sure that these products are implemented correctly and being accepted well by your customers as well.
And being able to, on those follow-ups, add more or...
Of course, we can definitely talk about an expansion. And like I said, some of these other lines as well.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely would like to follow through with that and do more.
Great. So why don't we decide which items you would like to get for the order, and we can finalize now and close.
Perfect. That sounds awesome.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time, Ms.
Thank
Evans.
you.